What's good, guys? Fantasy Joe back here with some more fantasy football content, bringing you that mock draft Monday. Sorry for the technical difficulties today. Video coming out a little bit later. A lot of issues. Tried to record a few times, but we're here now. Been going to be drafting from the 104 spot. Let's hop right into it. Normal league setup, half point PPR. If you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below as always. Start this draft. We got Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin, Cook, Derrick Henry. Up with the 104, and I'm going to take Alvin Kamara here. The reasons are simple. I think he's got a stellar offensive line. I believe in Sean Payton to get him the ball in space. And I think that he has great touchdown upside as well. And so he's a clear 104 for me over Barkley, just because Barkley, worse offensive line, bad offense. Sure, there's question marks with Kamara at the quarterback position, but there's question marks about his utilization. And there's no questions about his offensive line. And I think Taysom Hill or Jameis Winston with Sean Payton will be better than Daniel Jones probably this year, or close to the same. Okay, so now we are up. A.J. Brown is still available. Joe Mixon is available. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I'm actually going to take Clyde Edwards-Helaire here. I like him over Joe Mixon just because I think he has more upside because of being on the elite offense. I'm going to take him, and we'll keep talking about it. Clyde, I'm all over this year. Going to be doing a video later this week about him, actually. You guys will see that, so stay tuned. Okay, and then Joe Mixon is actually still available, was able to make it back to us. Man, I think Joe Mixon is a pretty solid running back this year. But I'm actually going to take Keenan Allen just because I think Keenan Allen has a tremendous upside as a wide receiver. And I already have Kamara and Edwards-Helaire. Keenan Allen was on an absolute crazy target rate last year with Justin Herbert. It was ridiculous, honestly. I expect him to continue that. I don't see any reason why it would change, honestly. So I expect Keenan Allen to get a ton of targets this year from a very talented quarterback in Justin Herbert. And I see this offense I think they can improve with that offensive line being so much better. So I'm going to take him. I think he's just going to get such a target share. And half-point PPR, I love to have him. Okay, so now we've got best running backs available are Myles Gaskin, Kareem Hunt, Mike Davis, Travis Etienne. We've got Kyler Murray still available at quarterback, though. Robert Woods, DJ Moore, Adam Thielen, Cooper Kupp. Not too crazy about any of them, to be honest with you. I'm actually going to take. Never mind. I was thinking about Kyler Murray here, but I think I'm going to pass on him. A lot of solid receivers here, so I think I'm going to give them one more round, see who comes back to me. I think I'm going to take Kareem Hunt, slide him into my flex. I think he'll still be good, even though he's not getting the majority of the touches in that Cleveland Browns offense. And we've seen him just be good time and time again. I think he's a solid flex in any league, even with Nick Chubb being fully healthy. Still think he'll be productive. So all the wide receivers I wanted to have gone. I wanted either Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, or DJ Moore. They were all drafted, which is a bummer. But we get to see what we do if they were all taken. I'm actually going to reach on one guy a little bit. I would think about Deontay Johnson here. I think he could be good. But I'm going to reach a little bit and take Jamar Chase. I think he has a little bit more upside on him. And with a solid receiver like Keenan Allen, I think and the running backs that I have, I feel good reaching on a guy like Jamar Chase in the fifth a little bit. Okay, now in the sixth round, wasn't even really thinking about this guy so much, but Travis Etienne is still available. I think he's a difference maker talent-wise. I'm going to bet on his talent in that Jacksonville Jaguars offense. Don't know exactly how he'll be utilized yet, but I'm going to take him here. Don't think he should have gotten this far in the draft, so I'll take him. Just because I think when you get a running back that good still on the board, you got to take advantage of it. Courtland Sutton came back around to us. I'm going to take him. Actually, yeah, I will take Courtland Sutton. I'm also considering Robbie Anderson very much here. I feel like both of them, there's a big drop-off after those two players. But and I love that Robbie Anderson has a connection with Sam Darnold still. But I'm going to take Courtland Sutton. Hope that Drew Lock can give him the ball. And I just think he is an alpha wide receiver one who's just going to produce. And I think there's a chance Aaron Rodgers shoots up there for the start of the season, honestly. Okay. I'm going to take DeVonta Smith here. Was hoping he would get to me. I love taking him and Jamar Chase. I'm really high on both of them this year and don't care who knows it. Let's see. Laviska Shenault, obviously heard a lot of good things about him this year. Trey Sermon's also another interesting player. Get to plug into that 49ers offense. And they drafted him in the third round, which I think is some pretty high draft capital for a team like them. I'm going to take Laviska Shenault here just to see who I can get at quarterback and the rest of these spots if I wait another round. See if I can get Tom Brady still available. Yeah, I'm going to take Brady here in the 10th round. Reason being, I put up the sleeper video. Antonio Brown, why I think he's a sleeper. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans are both going in the second, third rounds draft wise. I think if you have all these options, Gronkowski's going to be drafted, probably as a top 10 tight end this year, almost for sure. The guy throwing them all the ball is Tom Brady. And I think you can give him the 10th round. I'm down for it. Hasn't lost his arm strength yet, and I think that would be the thing I would be looking for, but he obviously hasn't. So, yeah, keep it rolling with him. Also, consider Tannehill there with A.J. Brown and Julio Jones. Obviously, his rushing upside, but decided to go with Brady. I'm going to take Mecole Hardman here. We're hearing more good things about Mecole. There was a report today about how much improved he is, and I believe that. I think the biggest thing, too, is just opportunity now. He's got an opportunity to go be the guy in that offense for the Kansas City Chiefs, be that number 2 receiver, and I think he's going to step into that role and fill it. And I think he just has so much upside with his speed profile with Patrick Mahomes in that offense. Andy Reid moving him around. And now we're going to draft tight end, too. He's a late guy. I love drafting this guy late. Tyler Higbee. Let's talk about him a little bit. I'll draft him and we'll talk now. Well, after I draft him. But the reason I love Tyler Higbee is there's all this hype around him last year, what he could do and all this stuff. But that was Gerald Everett was obviously there last year. Gerald Everett is now gone in Seattle. I think he has a chance to be successful there, but I think that Tyler Higbee in the exact same situation as he was already, with less tight end competition, has a chance to be successful. So that's why I took him there. That's why I like him this year. Post-hype sleeper. I think people are just sleeping a little bit too far on. Another guy I'll take Darnell Mooney. You know what? I'll actually take Nelson Agholor over Darnell Mooney, given all that money to be the guy in New England. I'll take him. I feel like they gave him too much money and not give him any targets, so take him there. Darnell Mooney is still available. Take a shot on him. Load up with some wide receivers. Wide receiver heavy bench, obviously. But I took 4 high draft capital picks on other guys that I liked, so not really worried about it. If I'm going to take a shot at any of these guys, pretty bleak at this point. I'll take Javian Hawkins, though, because I think he could be the guy in Atlanta. That's another video I put out. Not a whole lot of competition there. He's a very talented player, so I just bet on the talent. Let's check out the team, though. We got Brady, Alvin, Kamara, Clyde, Edwards-Helaire, Keenan Allen, Jamar Chase, Tyler Higbee, Kareem Hunt, Travis Etienne, Courtland Sutton, DeVonta Smith, Laviska Shenault, Mecole Hardman, Nelson Agholor, Darnell Mooney, and Javian Hawkins. Pretty solid team. Love the talent on the team for sure. I think there's a lot of upside as well, and a lot of solid players. If you guys have made it to this point in the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to stick around for more videos. Going to be coming out with some more videos later this week. Stick around, stay tuned. Any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section down below. I'll respond as always. This is Fantasy Joe signing off. See you guys next time.